Robert Hall's family roots go deep in the land he now farms, just a few yards from the Potomac River in the Chesapeake Bay. But he was nearly forced to sell that land when he inherited property from an elderly aunt and got slapped with a $600,000 tax bill, plus legal fees and capital gains taxes.
We had to sell my aunt's investments, just about all of them, to get the money, to pay the estate tax. We were hoping that that money could be possibly used to restore this house behind me, which is a family home place. So that's, as you can see, it hasn't been restored and it probably never will be. The lawyer went over it and she gave us a rough estimate of what we were going to have to pay the government, and our mouths just dropped open. We couldn't believe it. And I turned to the lawyer and I said, what makes the government think that they are entitled to this money? And she looked right back at me just as serious and said, dead people don't vote.
Lindsay Reams with the Virginia Farm Bureau says reforming the federal estate tax is a top priority for her organization. Otherwise, many farm families would have no choice but to sell land when the owner passes away.
A lot of farmers have done the estate planning, but the uncertainty right now from Congress, the planning that you've done for the law in 2009 is not the same as 2010, and it definitely won't be the same in 2011.
Reams says Farm Bureau wants to see the federal estate tax eliminated, as it was in Virginia several years ago. But if Congress does choose to impose some sort of death tax, it must be adjusted for inflation.
The saying that farmers are land rich and cash poor is really pertinent here.
Hall says reforming the federal estate tax is vital for Virginia's food security, as well as for all small businesses.
If we had to sell this property to pay the death taxes, what you're looking at right now would not be a field of newly planted corn that's going to help feed the world, but you'd see a bunch of houses. Any farmer, any small businessman, you know, the man who owns the cleaners down the street, owns a restaurant, every last one of them under that $1 million exemption and 55% tax rate will have to pay a large amount of taxes to the government when they die.
While the House of Representatives has passed a bill, the Senate's expected to begin debating the issue before its summer recess. Farmers are pressing for quick action because the clock is running out fast. In Northumberland County, Virginia, I'm Norm Hyde.